Какво има там?
The windows and the doors were covered with, again, animal skin, so you can isolate. Yes. Here we have a clothing that that is used, so they can decorate it. And here on the back side, you can see actually the kitchen. So they used to store the food in such big holes into the ground because this is how they.
Ма вече бяхте там, деца.
Деца, така са живяли нашите предци. Виждате ли колко бедно и просто са живяли? Тук са спяли всички в една стая. Тук са готвили. Ето, вижте тук. Това са уреди, за които те са приготвили храната си. Ето, виждате ли?
Аз чухме.
И аз чух така. Виждате ли? Виждате ли колко се е развила цивилизацията? Това е преди 10 години, хиляди години. Тук са живеели животните, който е имал козичка или агне,
Или кон.
или кон, да.
Защото те ядат стеки.
Да. Но те се използват и да могат да спят на тях. Да.
Exactly, it's more like a,
Yep, yep. Yeah, there's a typical tools.
because it's Neolithics.
Yeah, of course.
Russian, to start to
And figures like this, either made from clay or from stone. It doesn't matter, but they are numerous. And this is actually great stability against wind. And at the same time, during the summer, inside is cooler than what it is in the other houses. And during the winter, it's warmer.
Warmer, because the ceiling is not too
Yes.
high.
Inside, but basically all their work is situated outside. So they do everything themselves. They make the pottery themselves, they make the stone axes themselves, they take care of the animals, of the crops. Everything is by the name. They found the copper, the first metal. Later,
What year?
around 5,000 and 4,000 years before Christ. Yes. Later on, they found the gold as well. Also, the houses they built from the same material. Although you can see on the right that we have some houses that yes, a little bit elevated with stones on the side. And richer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So this is the era that they start to have division in the classes in society. Yes.
Well, you think so,
Yeah.
okay.
And here we have a flag, something that they
Yeah,
used in the
yeah.
agriculture. Yes. And I wanted to show you also something interesting.
Yeah.
So this is a vessel that they used for something like aromatherapy.
Oh, yeah.
Чакай, тата.
Handcrafted gold in the world. So these are just part of the objects that have been found in his grave, and they were positioned on him, and he was holding a scepter.
Scepter for
Yes.
this, for make a cloth.
Yeah. Temple. Dating 5 centuries before Christ. For the culture of the Persian for warriors that were very brave, that they believed in the afterlife, and so they were not afraid of anything. They were even from the gods, because they believe that when there is a thunderstorm, the thunders are the arrows that the
Установи да вземи крути мерки с пушката, дебнаха една вечеря.
of the king, of the Persian king. Right now, this is the only Indonesian castle. Again, marble, stone, wood that we've used nearly 500 tons of marble to reconstruct all of this. We'll get inside in the throne room of the king.
Имаме два гости, важните гости, пренесли с да. Този бел е с вино and blood. My and your с тази блюз. Мислим, нашия съюз, нашето царство да бъде заведено.
That's like a movie. That's like a movie. I see the video.
It's a good work.
Oh yeah, yeah. Our glass you have.
We are brothers.
Yeah,
We're brothers.
This coming from Panagurishta. This coming from Panagurishta.
Panagurista.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was the first king to who started to unite the different tribes. He made a kingdom.
They make it like his face.
Yeah, he make it like his face, and when he's buried in the tomb, they put it on top of it.
Pork.
It's very unique.
Missy, right?
Yeah.
Missy.
Amazing paintings. Yeah, they were painted especially for our exhibition last year. Yes, of course.
Yep.
Сега изложбата, която я дари, има над 300 картини.
Was the exhibition last year. This is the miracle that happened with the Bulgarian patriarch. So he was sentenced to be beheaded when the Turkish.
Пробвахте ли спалнята, деца? Пробвахте ли спалнята? Я легнете там да видим дали е удобна.
See this and this one, they are riding in an opposite direction. He is the only one. He's also the one that have more gold on his trousers, as you can see. And the saddle is made from leather. And the saddles of all of the other horses.
Аз
Отиди да разгледаш.
Use the skin from the animal and now they already killed.
We are talking here 7th century after Christ, which is quite ahead of the time. And they developed a lot. He can speak
He just speak English, that's not.
Okay.
The next word is apakabar.
Selamat siang, saya Pierre, and that's about it for my Indonesian today.
Wow.
So welcome to the Historical Park. So I'm Pierre, I'm part of the team of constructors. We are specialized in this area about Proto-Bulgarian, Bulgar reconstruction. So from the beginning of the Bulgarian nation, since the migration, until the 10th century. So what my friends are demonstrating at the moment is standard type of fencing. On the left, you can see my friend Bogdar is holding a saber, which is curved. This is the type of weapons that the Bulgar cavalry was famous about. The interest of the saber is that with its curve, it protects the warrior as it moves around. Also, the curvature gives more strength for the cut. Actually, the cut is deeper as they hit. On the right, Ilian is using a sword, which is straight, a type of Carolingian sword that the Vikings, the Franks from France were using, the Germans, all Western Europeans. Many of these weapons have been found in Bulgaria. We reconstructed them and we use the techniques of the time. At the moment, they are just wearing masks because even if those weapons are dull, they can hurt. We frequently get injured when we're not protected. This is why we use fencing masks. Now they will demonstrate the type of fighting with a shield. As you can observe, the shield is wooden, but the central part, which is curved, is called the umbo, is made of steel. This is the part that protects the wrist of the warrior. Even if the blade passes through the shield, the steel will stop it, will allow the warrior, for example, to turn the blade and counterattack. This is the interest. So they keep their distance, they judge how they can enter the guard. This is the most important lesson in fencing, the distance and finding the weak point in the opponent's attack and movement. The Bulgars were training from a very young age. As soon as they reached 7-8 years old, they were already taught to use swords, shields, axes, and various types of weapons. Is over there, curved. This is the interest of it. it passes around the warrior, follows its form, allows him to protect himself. Also, it's a cavalry weapon. As the horse is passing, the curvature is perfect to augmentate the strength of the hit and to be even more deadly and pass around the horse, of course, without cutting the horse in movement. Now we'll demonstrate to you another weapon. Those weapons, swords and sabers, were reserved to the rich and powerful. They were extremely expensive to produce. You needed a very good blacksmith, excellent steel, excellent skills too. It was only reserved to kings and aristocrats. The number one weapon of the people was the bow, the recurved bow. Now, the girls will demonstrate you how to shoot from the bow. The interest of the Huno-Bulgarian bow is that it is recurved. Its curve allows it to emmagazinate more strength as it shoots. It is made, those ones are modern reconstructions, but they are very faithful to the finds we discovered and from the Bulgar culture. The original ones were made from bone, horn, horse ribs tied together with fish glue and cartilage. It allowed it to keep its form. With such a strength, like this bow is around 20 draw, but the chronicles tell us that regularly warriors were wielding bows with a strength higher than 100 pounds, 120. Cheap to produce. Only a steel head and a wooden handle. That's all you need. Light, very fast, and not only has it a brute force on one side which cuts, it can also be used as a hammer. Even on the top of a helm with the shock wave, the warrior is knocked out and can be easily stabbed on the ground. Even if I, for example, hit the shield, I can use it as a hook. Open the guard and enter. Also can be used as a hook in the members. Put it and then use it. And of course can be thrown. Ah, nobody moved. Very good. So, after we demonstrated the bow, one very interesting weapon that we knew from the nomad people is the whip, as it is called in Bulgarian, bić ili kamšik. Originally, the whip is an agricultural instrument. It is used to drive the packs, for example, of bulls, of horses, and direct them during migration or moving them from one field to another during great travels. Out and scares horses, men, and makes them think twice before coming in the circle. Second is the pain it wields. The interest of the whip, its function, it functions as a wave, just like a sound wave or the wave from the sea. The strength of my arm travels in the whip. As it is thicker at the beginning than the end, mathematically, the strength multiplies until it reaches the end of the whip. There, the wave has nowhere to travel anymore, and a sonic boom happens. This is where the crack of the whips comes from. It is faster than 1,200 kilometers per hour. This is where it comes from. So, in this circle, nobody comes. I can hit where I want. This is the interest, or you defend yourself. In the time of the Middle Ages, we know that, for example, as a punishment, more than 15 hits, more than 10 hits all would result in the death of the condemned because of the destroyed nerves, the shock, the nervous breakdown, the pain, and the infection as well. Here is my distance. I can hit the shield as I want. She cannot enter the guard. Also, if I come close enough, I can catch the weapon of a helmet, and an armed warrior, it can pass through the eye, and this is the end. Also during, very strong, even if the head, as you can see, is quite small, with the strength wielded, many historical accounts tell of, for example, the warriors of King Edward in England using them. A single hit of his guards with this kind of weapon at battles was known to be able to cut the rider and the horse under him vertically, because, as you know, the more distant, the higher the kinetic force. and they're also extremely hard-handed. There you go. Hey, you could stay there.
Oh, this is more light.
Yep.
It's quite light, right? Yeah, it's excellent for the king. More heavy.
Oh, this has to be less.
Exactly like that. Yes.
Second.
1, 2, 3.
So, exactly. So just like in boxing, left hand first. Left leg first. Exactly. Protect the lower part, and the higher part is protected by your sword here. For example, if the hit comes from above, so you can stop it. That's it, and then you can do circle, and that's quite easy. Very technical. You know that?
One more time.
70 or 80% of all the injuries we find in graves are from the leg.
Oh, easy for easy.
Exactly, yeah, because they pass under it.
Yeah.
The end.
Okay.
Very well.
Okay.
Apa like from the Indonesian.